Hi, I'm Gilly Davy. I'm a senior neurological physiotherapist and I am Connect Neurophysio. I just thought I'd make this short little introduction video just so I can tell you a little bit more about my background and just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit more and we can build a bit of a connection. So I am English. I was born in the UK, just north of Cambridge, which is a beautiful part of the world. And I went down and studied at Brighton University, where I graduated with an honours in physiotherapy in 2004. I then went and worked in the National Health Service at Peterborough District Hospital, where I completed my junior rotations and went on to be a senior in respiratory intensive care. That then took me over to New Zealand in 2006, where I went and worked in Auckland for Counties Manukau, one of the district health boards, hospitals in Auckland, on one of the new neuro rehab wards, and I really fell in love with neuro rehab more so then. I then went out into private sports practice for 6 months and realised that sports practice as a physio was not me. I'm a very sporting individual, but I really found that neuro, it just had so much more. It was so much more complex, so much more challenging. You know, someone could have had a stroke in nearly exactly the same place as someone else, but their presentation could be really different. And yeah, it just was so much more rewarding to get someone to where their goal was with a neurological condition than it ever was in a sporting world for me. So I then went and worked for Rope Neuro Rehab, who was the biggest private neurophysio provider in Auckland, and I worked there for close to 4 years, being mostly community based, seeing clients in their own home, and that was a really fun time, and really developed a lot of skills and confidence. And then I had a career opening opportunity. Just an amazing platform for me was to go to Sydney in 2012 and work at the Advanced Rehab Centre, which is one of Australia's leading neurological physiotherapy clinics, and just this amazing clinic with all these great facilities, and really unique that all their therapists are senior therapists, so the learning between the senior therapists was just fantastic. And my role there was the clinical educator as well, so I was involved in setting up all the education in-house and also running the student programs. We used to take student physios and student exercise physiologists. And while I was working there full-time, I set up Connect Neurophysiotherapy, which, if you have a look at the About Us page, there's a little clip there, a little bit more about the passion behind Connect Neurophysio. And that's where we are now. So Connect Neurophysio is full-time. I am a consulting senior neurophysio, and I'm here doing the job I love. I get up every day loving what I do. I make a difference to people's lives in the smallest and the biggest way, from just a simple phone call, pointing someone in the right direction, to intensive hands-on treatment. I'm really passionate about learning and growth, and a sponge. I just love to go learn new things, and my aspiration is to be one of the leading neurological physios in the world, and in a clinical practice and in a clinical sense, and that's what I aspire to be. So that is me, and hopefully we will connect and I'll get to know much more about you.